Once upon a time, there was a king who had 3 ministers he trusted greatly. Over time, however, the king began to notice that one of the ministers was dishonest with money and neglectful in his duties. The challenge was that the king couldn't figure out which minister was untrustworthy. To find out, the king devised a clever plan. One day, without telling the ministers his purpose, he gave each of them a bag and said, "You will be sent to different parts of the forest. Your task is to fill these bags with the finest fruits you can find. You have 1 day to complete this task." The first minister was honest and diligent. He searched the forest thoroughly, picking only the freshest, highest quality fruits to fill his bag. It was hard work, but he did it faithfully. The second minister, though clever, was not as hardworking. He thought to himself, "The king will never check the quality of the fruits I collect. Why should I work so hard?" So, he picked only the fruits he found lying on the ground, most of which were already rotten and spoiled. The third minister, who was both lazy and dishonest, came up with a different idea. He thought, "The king will only check the weight and size of the bag, not what's inside." So, instead of finding fruits, he filled his bag with dry leaves and stones. At the end of the day, all 3 ministers returned to the palace with their bags. The king didn't open or inspect the bags, but ordered his guards to imprison all 3 ministers for 30 days. He also declared that no food would be given to them during this time. They would have to live off the contents of their bags. The first minister, who had gathered fresh fruits, spent the 30 days in comfort, eating the fruits he had collected with his hard work. The second minister, who had picked spoiled fruits, struggled. He was forced to eat the rotten fruits to survive and soon fell ill. Within a few days, he was too weak to continue and couldn't last the full 30 days. The third minister, who had filled his bag with leaves and stones, had nothing to eat and starved to death. Before his passing, he deeply regretted his laziness and dishonesty. This story teaches us an important lesson. Laziness and dishonesty may seem like shortcuts, but in the long run, they lead to regret. Hard work and sincerity always lead to success. Many people regret not working harder when they had the opportunity. Don't choose the easy way out. Choose hard work, honesty, and perseverance. Our actions today shape our future. Like the first minister, consistent effort leads to rewards and prepares us for future challenges. On the other hand, shortcuts and neglect lead to consequences, just like the second and third ministers. Therefore, always strive to do your best. Stay true to your values and avoid laziness. Your choices today will determine your tomorrow.